Hey there. So I got a message from the person that I bought this package from. It was an eBay auction. Sometimes I do eBay auctions to bid on crystals. Most times I try to buy more than one thing from the same buyer so that when they ship it, it seems more worth it. But there have definitely been times where I didn't, and I just went ahead and got the only thing that I won on the auction because it was the only thing that I could buy or that interest me or whatever. So this was an auction that I won. It could have even been a month ago now, just because these sometimes take a while. This one has taken a while, I remember. But no worries, like that's kind of how it goes, right? Like I expect that. So I haven't opened it yet. It looks like I started to, but actually what happened here was I was at the gas station and someone had written slurs about someone else on the gas pump. And I just like took this tape, because it was the only thing I had, and like put it over the pieces here. I put them over the slur just because I felt terrible. This was like a local person. I didn't want them to feel bad when they saw whatever people were saying. That was mean. Let's see. So this buyer wanted to know if I like my item, if I like my package. So I'm going to read you first the description of the item, because it says wholesale lots, 4 pieces, natural red banded agate, 8mm, 7.5-inch crystal stretch bracelet. So the picture has 6 bracelets on it. I think when I bid on this, I had the impression that I was actually bidding on 4 bracelets, a 4 bracelet lot. But it seems much more apparent to me now that wasn't actually the case. It seems like it says lot 4, and then pieces, natural red banded agate crystal stretch bracelet. That sounds like a single bracelet. So that's what I reread after I got the reminder that it was sent to me. And, I'm just like, well, all right, let's see what it is. Like, so how much did I pay for this? I'm pretty sure I paid like $4.25 or something like that. So if it's a crystal bracelet one, that's worth it. Because when I make bracelets myself with the beads, I sometimes order just beads. I sell them for between $6 and $15, depending on what beads I've used. So even if we looked at this like a 7.5-inch lot of beads, that price is not the best, but it's all right. Oh, it looks like it is going to be 4. Wow, huh? That means I would have paid $1 a piece, which is amazing. I will definitely give this guy a good review. So he packaged it nice. I mean, to be honest, like, they often come like this, packaged like this, from, I think this must be from China. It says Illinois. Maybe they have a distributor. Or it just took them a long time. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I usually do when I get stuff from China is I'll wash it. I'll throw away all the packaging and I'll wash it. It's been on some travels. And I wash the crystals. These are great though. Look at this. It's a nice sturdy elastic. These are colors that I like. The red agate, of course, ends up looking like hot pink in a lot of cases. That's pretty cool. These are really great. I'll have to definitely give this seller 5 stars, if that's the highest amount of stars, and a high rating, because I think that he met my expectation with what I got. And even when I kind of scrutinized the title and had doubts, of course I was surprised. And then the estimated delivery on the order was the 6th through the 14th. I believe this was delivered to my mailbox day before yesterday, so that was the 9th. So well within the estimated delivery time. And this is the message I got. And this is what inspired me to give this good review that I'm about to give. It says, "Hello, my friend. I see that the goods have arrived safely. Are you satisfied after receiving the goods? If you like, would you please give you a good evaluation? I have given you a good evaluation." I'm sure he meant me. "And I hope you will do the same. In addition, I recently entered a lot of new goods. Please come to my shop again. For such an old friend, we will give discounts. I wish you a happy life." I mean, isn't that great? When you do business, I feel like that's how you want to do it. I mean, I didn't expect that. Most buyers, you don't hear from them again. Sellers. So this was nice. Yes, I'm very pleased. I don't make it a habit of ordering from China because I know it's an importation of this small item, had to be on a ship, and it was shipped with many other items, of course, and the ship was going to be coming anyway, is one thing that I have figured out, and that also the crystals are there, and I want the crystals, and someone's got to ship them over. You know what I mean? Like, when I'm done with these crystals, I'll pass them along. Crystals are very precious, ancient beings, and I think it is important that we are able to share crystals with other parts of the world, because crystals want to travel too. Part of the thing that I have going about the crystals that I sell, some of them are on rings, and what I say is that those are the traveling crystal rings, because if they fall off, if the crystal falls off the ring at any point, it means that crystal was ready to move on, and that you were its means of traveling. So it's something that, I had to get good with in my mind, and really had hesitated for a time and not ordered anything from China because of the repercussions to the environment and such, but then I just came to that other understanding about it. So I really am thankful and enjoy that I get to have crystals. Here's another example of some other crystals that I got from a different auction. Here's an example of another crystal I got from a different auction. Let's see if I've got anything. Oh, here's another example. This one I paid 99 cents on the auction. Is that not amazing? It's a amethyst point. It was a lot more purple in the photo, but this is beautiful. I'm not complaining, because if you could just hold it in your hand, you would see just the depth and beauty it has. What else did I have? Here's something else that I got on auction. I got 2 of these. I've got a lot of mushrooms now. I wanted some yellow ones, so I got those more recently. I've got some great banded agates somewhere. I've got some cool stuff that I've gotten from auctions. Stuff that I don't always see in my local crystal shop, which is great too, and I love patronizing my local crystal shop. I tend to be one that will buy a lot of little crystals rather than big. It's just like how I spend my money, I feel like it's like a little treat for me. That's how I treat investments in crystals. So I end up with like a lot of little treats all around because I started getting myself little treats of crystals like 20 years ago, you know? So 20 years worth of little treats of crystals are all around me. And I have specifically bought crystals to give away, and I've given away a small number of the crystals that I owned. And then I've purchased crystals specifically for the purchase of making crafts and selling them, and those are bulk crystals, and those are separate from my collection. Although, you know, part of me does not mind when we don't sell them because I like them very much. So, what kind of good stuff have you gotten on eBay auctions? Is it something that you stay away from? How do you feel about it? Do you have a different perspective to share with me about the process of utilizing that service? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.